Abdullah Ibrahim, Salaga West, Salaga South. 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for the opportunity to contribute to the motion considering the President's nominee, 4 for regional minister positions and 1 for the Interior Ministry. Mr. Speaker, the Northern Regional Minister designate, Honorable Adolph Ali, attended the vetting and acquitted himself creditably. Mr. Adolph demonstrated his deep knowledge about the region, the northern region, and the intricacies of balancing politics, religion, chieftaincy, and tribes and clans, and gave the committee the assurance that he was going to deploy his well-known and well-attested diplomatic skills to ensure that conflict in any part of the region will be eliminated. Mr. Speaker, for those of us who know Honorable Adolph at close range, we take his word, we know how serious-minded he is, and we know that he has the capability to deliver on his mandate. I can only wish him well. Mr. Speaker, on the Interior Minister designate, our leader, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, equally acquitted himself very well before the vetting committee. And in addition to giving us responses that addressed a lot of technical issues within the Interior Ministry, he also spiced his responses with a lot of anecdotes that really brought home governance to the barest minimum for the understanding of the ordinary Ghanaian. Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, for those of us who entered this house in the 8th Parliament, demonstrated his leadership skills. He never went through the chamber without stopping by us at the backbench to check on how we were doing. He actually had the habit of always entering the chamber through the backbench. He would spend not less than 3 to 4 minutes talking to us, pepping us up, and encouraging us. For those of us who had the opportunity to serve with him on the Appointments Committee, Honorable Muntaka mentored us. He guided us. He told us the appropriateness of some questions and inappropriateness of other questions. I, for example, as a member of the then Appointments Committee, was told by Honorable Minister not to ask the then Minister-designate for Fisheries, Honorable Hawakumsen, a question. He told me the same thing when Honorable Nitiwo appeared before the committee. And when I asked why, he reminded me that Honorable Hawakumsen, I should remember that she was from my constituency. Honorable Nitiwo was my neighbor, and he could create confusion for me if I got on his wrong side. This is leadership. And today we can attest to how invaluable those advices were. Mr. Speaker, for everyone who attended or watched Honorable Muntaka's vetting, there was one phrase that ran through, and I tried to count the number of times until I lost count. At every turn, he referred to the national interest. Everything for him is about the national interest. And I remember, as new entrants to this house, he reminded us to be guided by the national interest. And today it ran through almost all his responses. Indeed, the minority leader, Honorable Afenyomakin, had occasion to commend him for his sincerity and truthfulness. Honorable Muntaka showcased great knowledge in his ministry, a ministry that carries all the security agencies of this country. Muntaka Mubarak, I said, Mungo de ma Allah.
Thank you very much. Now we turn to the leadership.
Mr. Speaker, on our part leadership, I will yield to Honorable Nyindam, except to add that under Order 63.1, the last comment of our sister should properly be interpreted for Hansard. If you look at Order 63.1, Mr. Speaker, so I yield to Honorable Nyindam for leadership.
Honorable Yindam.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, and thank leadership for the opportunity given to me to speak on their behalf. Let me use this opportunity to congratulate my boss, Honorable Mutaka, and let me place on record that he's the longest serving chief whip in Ghana's parliament. And it's not for nothing that he was vetted this morning. The House has to suspend its rules and to approve him the same day. It shows that he's demonstrated leadership as a chief whip. And those of us who happen to also serve as chief whip, we are very proud of him. Like others have said, you are going to a ministry that almost all security agencies are under you. I know you have what it takes to shepherd and to provide Ghanaians security both day and night. We know you are capable, and that is what we expect from you. Mr. Speaker, concerning small arms in the hands of individuals, I want the minister to take this issue very seriously. Because if you look at the just ended elections and previous elections, you will realize that even when men in uniform were not wielding arms, most of our foot soldiers who went to attack places were carrying arms. And this is a very dangerous thing. You must look at it because it is a recipe for disaster. One other thing I was expecting maybe to hear from our Honorable Chief Whip has to do with members of Parliament. It is true that we have police. Every member of Parliament is entitled to police now. But unfortunately, in the night, it's a different thing altogether. So I want Honorable Minister to take a look at that issue because the attacks first goes to members' houses. And I don't want to remind this House about the sad issues that happened to a colleague of ours here, where in his home, unfortunately, he lost his life. So I want to encourage him to look at it very well and try to see how best he can support security in that regard. Mr. Speaker, let me also use the opportunity to congratulate the regional ministers, the OT regional minister, the Northern regional minister, the Eastern regional minister, and then the Volta regional minister. I also want to urge the Northern regional minister especially, just like my colleague said, the witchcraft accusations. It is one of the serious issues in the northern part of Ghana, especially northern region, where unfortunately people have been moved away from their traditional homes. Families have been brutalized because one is suspected to be a witch or a wizard. These situations need much attention. I also want to urge the OT regional minister to take a critical look about the conflict in Nkwanta itself, that is Nkwanta South. It is a very, very, very devastating issue, and I want to urge him not to sit down. He should look at that conflict very well try as much as possible to bring peace to Nkwanta so that the people in Nkwanta and its environs, including the Oti region itself, can enjoy some kind of peace. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to congratulate the nominees. I'm grateful.
Thank you very much, Honorable Yindam. Now the majority leadership.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like to add my voice to the motion to approve the nominees for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Mr. Speaker, I will start with my boss, Honorable Muntaka. In fact, I have worked with him and I have never regretted. Because when I came in first to this chamber, he called and said, sit in the chamber at least 2 hours and learn. The chamber itself is a university of its own. If you can sit for just 2 hours in this chamber, you will learn a lot, because from archaeology to zoology passes through this chamber. And I took his advice and make sure every day I spend 2 hours in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, I spend more than 2 hours at least. Mr. Speaker, he has been sent to the Ministry of Interior. There is something that is missing, and I don't know how we will correct it. We have villages that don't have access to communication. They don't have network. So they apply, even if they require them to come to training or to come to the camp, they don't even get access to the information. And such villages are there, especially when you get to Adan, there is no network. A lot of the villages, my island communities, so a lot of them love to be in this security, but because there is no network, they are cut off. Minister, let's find a way so that everybody in Ghana will enjoy our security services. Mr. Speaker, one thing that baffles me a lot is whenever they are recruiting the people, there are general duties. Some of them are just going to arrest thieves. And they say they should bring masks. If you are going to arrest thief, what does the arresting of thief got to do with mass?
You do calculations.
Because when you see the thief, you are not going to work any mathematics there before you arrest the thief. So, Mr. Speaker, those who are strong to arrest the thieves, because when you go to the bungalows and they hear that there are robbers there, they will all hide in their rooms. When the robbers are gone, before they will come out with their dogs and say, where are the thieves? Where are the robbers? By that time, they've gone. Let us recruit those who can arrest them and stop disturbing them with mass so that they can do the work for us. Mr. Speaker, some of the things are rare, but we don't want to accept it. Mr. Speaker, the rest of the ministers, they are capable. So this House together, we should all approve them so that they can go and serve the nation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Honourable members, at the conclusion of the contributions, the question is all those in favor of the motion listed in today's order paper as motion 10, as well as motion listed 3 in the addendum paper. All those in favor say aye. All those against say no. Honourable members, It's obvious the ayes have it. The motion is hereby adopted. And that this Honorable House has approved His Excellency the President's nomination of Mr. Ali Adolf G. John as Minister Designate for the Northern Region, Mr. John Kojo Japan as Minister Designate for OT Region, Mr. James Gunu as Minister Designate for Volta Region, Ms. Rita Akosia Awate as Minister Designate for Eastern Region, and Honorable Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka as Minister Designate for Ministry of Interior. Honorable members, on behalf of the House, let me extend our congratulatory message to all the ministers designate, to the regions as well as our own Honorable Mubarak Muntaka. Honorable, we wish you well. Leadership. Yes, Honorable Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to congratulate the approved ministers, and on their behalf, thank the committee and the entire House for approving them unanimously. Mr. Speaker, I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman of the Appointment Committee. Leadership, any indication? Leader of the House, if you indulge me, today I understand is World Education. Is it World Education Day? So if you indulge me, we can take that statement. You have so many statements, but you can take that one alone. It's a statement that commemorates with the day. So if you permit me, anyway, I mean, well, honorable members, I think the pressure of the House is to adjourn the House. Monday, Tuesday. Honorable members, so we will adjourn the House to Tuesday, Tuesday 12 noon. Tuesday 12 noon. Honorable members, once again, let him thank you for your cooperation in spite of the hitches. The House stands adjourned.
For any ashefo ma eduno make us say omode bibia aberiye wo the Chamber of Ghana's Parliament bibia aberiye make us say second deputy speaker Honorable ma siama ama omo de bibia aberi the parliament yame adoma business bekoso nyame adoma Tuesday ma abano no enti be ka say de ministers ye di mo ye toto o ma no ma omo ye omo vetting na no parliament approve omo akase His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so beso omo in wo Jubilee House no mo etumi akọ office akoye omo adwuma enti ma abano no ye hwe ya na ni die che ne du baby na minority for nso omo nti ase omo ntumi and declare Ablekuma North anya the business of the day ne bekoso ba nyame adom omo tumi ti ase mo mo di command ti say sia de ministers ahroa be toto omo no ye vete omo no nyame adom parliament approve omo nti ye hwe se ya de a ye di ni na be we ti sensem ne de nya de a ye bekasa bebre dwumedie no anyina no ye di be wiye ye di dwumedie ni na e di be wiye mo amohwe TV XYZ na mo amuti Power 97.9 FM ne beko akwaje aboafo nkrato ba komienu amiensa bi asan aba wo TV XYZ ne Power FM ye ba mehobia ye beto aso from King Nicholas me basesia.
Now, let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. You visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na ye sa. Edu mrebi krana. Me bano timide omo be gumi so weekend.
Hey, mumle.
Memre. I don't think I'm a catcher. Say, yeah, no medi garlic capsules. Also, you know, a basic so come on. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medimosis garlic capsules improves blood circulation and enhances the body. Suitable for both men and women. Available in pharmacy stores. Contact us on 050-349-4885. Not suitable for children under 12 years, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Medimosis, who need house. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obeyi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nnyo no da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture ya no mbom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne hexa capsules any hexa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto yafunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yafunu ekeka wa. Wodire ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 020-3822-855 Apefo abatan ya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo edie age adwadie nkratoyi yi atom.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 Ga West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144 or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at My John, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
Welcome to Auto Check Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Check, auto checks, check, auto checks, check.
Emission, check.
Check, auto checks.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit Auto Checks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much.
Auto checks.
Auto checks. Check.
Auto Checks. Your safety, our priority.
Check. Auto checks. If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehin fapa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, ni busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yamamu akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekuokuro bosia, susu account, ɛne daso wɔ hɔ savings account, mebada chain savings account, ɛne de akeka ho. Frɛ Suhum Rural Bank wɔ 03422919896. Na wɔn nso wetumi aka sɛ
Suhum Rural Bank ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank entime pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Okay, wow, we'll share me with TVXYZ, wow, we'll me Power 97.9 FM. Na yede ende dwumedi na besi ni so na ni je se wo kan ye ho free anapa 10 besi damabri ndakwa Friday anti ba yede parliament dwumedi ni na ekogu na parliament so mbeba Tuesday ne de vetting ne de se nyame ya adoma Monday ombeto aso time bia na vetting is a Sunday kra na beba GTV XYZ ne Power FMD ne Radio XYZ 93.1 jedi say yedini na besign etumi abro na me sure no kan ho say wedi echi woni agora be si sama bre but kosuti TV akasoshe TV XYZ kohwe tie Power 97.9 FM ebeko so bia no so yebeko so edi abro ntinya me sure no kan wa ha na you close the curtain for today's edition of Parliament vetting name course or Parliament Chamber or TV XYZ in Power 93 TV XYZ in Radio XYZ 93.1 Power 97.9 yadibesi radio near me no 93.1 back on na 97.9 back on ansana TV XYZ to pay munankasa and say aha na did you media ni na be nyame ka no show but enjoy your programs no yedi berry and just say your programs are running now so ya dia ekoso and the TV XYZ Power FM Radio XYZ mo enjoy your programs no enjoy your weekend yes one ba yebasa share e bia Monday